listening to Chat with the Experts, brought to you by Angie's List on 93 WIBC.
Welcome to Chat with the Experts, brought to you by Angie's List. I'm Kyle Hawk, and I will be your host today, as usual. We're so happy you've joined us this morning. If this is your first time tuning into the show, this show is all about providing you the very best in consumer information on home improvement projects and lifestyle topics. Each week, we invite reputable service providers and subject matter experts onto the show to get you the information you need. Last week, we had our sights set on exterior painting as we welcomed in JJ Dar of CertaPro Painters here in Indianapolis to talk with us about sprucing up your home with exterior paint. And in fact, all of August, we were talking about exterior home projects, everything from siding, windows, doors, the whole shebang. If you missed any of that and you want to start an exterior project before summer ends, you need to check these episodes out. You can do so by downloading each episode on iTunes. Just search Chat with the Experts by pulling up the podcast app on your smartphone or the iTunes app on your home computer. Hit the subscribe button. You're going to stay up to date on every single show that we release. You can also find us at angieslist.com, and that's where you're going to get reviews and ratings on service providers in your area. If you're looking to hire a painter to get some work done around your home, or maybe you're looking for a contractor to start your next big remodeling project, we've got what you need. Just go to angieslist.com, click Join Now. You're going to get access to thousands of reviews on service providers in your area, and it's all absolutely free. You can't beat that, can you? I mean, I guess I don't know how you would. It's free. Go check it out. angieslist.com, click Join Now. So the great thing about our show here on Chat with the Experts is how many industry professionals we get to speak with across an array of different home services. And we've met a lot of really great personalities on the show. And today's guests are going to be no exception as they're on a quest to revitalize homes in the Indianapolis area, one property at a time. And they're not only home rehab experts, they're also a lot of fun to talk to as well. We're excited to welcome Karen Lane and Mina Starziak-Hawk to our show today, a mother-daughter duo better known by Two Chicks and a Hammer. And they're stars of their own HGTV show, Good Bones. They have an incredible story of how they became home rehab heroes, and we're really thrilled to talk with both of them today. Do you like that?
Heroes. We're on a quest. We're heroes. I feel like I need to pull out a sword.
Yeah, anything's in play. They're going to talk with us a little bit about their background, about their show, Good Bones, and about how you can take the first steps toward DIY success in your own home. Karen, Mina, welcome to Chat with the Experts.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I've been looking forward to this show for quite a while. We're really excited to have you guys on. And there's a lot to talk about, but I want to start by having you tell us a little bit about your backstory and how you got started in home improvement. A lot of people in the Indy area are very familiar with your work, and of course, across the country, people are becoming more and more aware now with Good Bones being on. But for anybody that has never heard of this, tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Well, the first thing is probably no one told you how unruly we are, because you wouldn't be nearly as excited, because we are really hard to manage.
We can deal with unruly.
Already going off script. No, we got really lucky that we kind of fell into a job that we both really love. I graduated from IU in 2007, and at that time, Mom was a very successful attorney, and I was just an aimless post-grad, not knowing what to do. And I wanted to do something grown up. So because I did not have an awesome job, I was waiting tables, which I loved. Banks don't love it, though. I got my mom over here, my lovely mother.
That's when she calls me
gets
lovely.
complimented, to co-sign on a home for me at 23rd and Carrollton, which if you're familiar with downtown Indy, it's a very transitional section of the
By
city.
transitional, we mean open air, 24-hour drug dealing right across the street. And people don't recognize the value of that.
It was awesome. Andre was fantastic. He was a great security guard.
Yep. Never had any trouble.
And he
at Mina's
liked me,
house.
so I had no problem with it. But
Perfect.
So that's the first house we bought. It was a HUD house for $37,000, and I didn't have a lot of money. I had free time, so I again enlisted Mom because I was like, yeah, let's do this and that, but I don't really know how to do it or I don't work well by myself. So I roped her in, and we did this. I mean, it was probably 3,500 square feet.
Huge.
It was a big house, and we gutted it and did a lot of the stuff ourselves because we didn't have much money. We learned how to do cabinets, flooring, tile, trim, installed windows, installed siding, and just figured it out as we went along.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, it's pretty incredible. You go from this mother-daughter duo teaming up to renovate a house to now being, stars of your own home improvement show. I mean, explain a little bit how we go from fixing up a house you buy to where we're at now.
It's sort of a surreal journey.
Well, it's kind of funny. After we got picked up for the show, Mom's digging through all this stuff, and she found a letter that she'd actually written to HGTV years and years ago. Total pageant mom stuff. Like, my daughter's so great. You should totally make a show about her. And of course, she got no response. But
because they didn't know.
It was completely by. I don't know if it's by accident. She believes in fate very much, but our tragic Facebook page got recognized by a talent scout for High Noon, which is the production company that makes Fixer Upper as well.
Okay.
And
they called us and we did a Skype interview, which was very entertaining.
I drank a whole bottle of wine. It would have been a rough day.
Yeah.
Didn't know it was being recorded.
They sent us a camera and we did a thing called a sizzle. So we recorded what we do and then they edited it into 6 minutes of TV magic.
Put it to music, drop pictures in. I do not cry. I cry like twice a year and I was like, this is so good.
I cried twice before we started the show. So.
They really did a beautiful job on the sizzle and they shopped it to HGTV who said make a pilot.
Yeah.
So in the fall of 2014 we spent 32 days demolishing and then rebuilding a house.
It usually takes us 4 months to do a project and we did it in 32 days.
Wow.
For TV.
Oh my God, it was crazy. After the cameras left, we worked for about another 3 to 4 weeks because like the plumbing, it was just a faucet sitting on a counter. There was like nothing behind it, but that's what you get in 32 days.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the pilot got picked up and our first season we filmed the second half of last year and people like that enough. So now we are actively filming our second season. We started May 18th and we go into mid-December.
Yeah. And I'm really excited to talk about kind of the crux of the show and what you do, because I think it's relevant for a lot of people now. I mentioned that I'm in the process of looking to buy a home, and people think of these different areas. It's not just Indianapolis, but a lot of different cities. There's renovations and revitalizations going on in a bunch of different areas. And you'll hear people say things like, somebody flipped a house over there. Mm-hmm. And that is a term to describe something, but people may associate that with a lot more than what it really is.
Mom definitely does.
Yeah, if anybody ever says that we flip a house, they always get the lecture. And
I've heard it so many times, so they'll be like, oh, you flip blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, everyone buckle up.
Here we go.
Get comfy, it's coming.
Because flipping implies that I bought an undervalued house, I did the minimum amount of work, and I sold it for as much as I could make for it, which is a fine business model. If what you're trying to do is make money, there's nothing wrong with that. What we're trying to do is revitalize a neighborhood. This is the neighborhood where
we also would like to make money if at all possible.
Sure, of course.
We haven't lost money yet.
No, we've come close.
But this is the neighborhood where we live.
Yeah.
So if we build a crappy house, we're building it for our neighbor. And that's a problem.
Yeah.
So it matters to me. I love the neighborhood where I live. I first had my law office in this neighborhood, and I got to know the people who live in the neighborhood and how close-knit a neighborhood is, how supportive they are of one another. I mean, it's just a really solid, working class, just a great neighborhood. Mm-hmm. You have to live there to appreciate what a great neighborhood is. We have a lot of divergent ideas in our neighborhood, and they still come together. If you've ever gone to the Southeast Congress, it's amazing local government.
Yeah.
Nobody gives them anything to do, and they all come together and they get the sidewalks fixed and they get the roads fixed and they get the rotten houses fixed, and it's amazing. And that's our neighborhood, and I really want to support it.
So if you were going to speak to a potential home buyer and explain to them why it's so important to understand the difference between like these neighborhood revitalizations and somebody that just flipped a house, what would you stress there?
I think one of the big things that kind of sets us apart from other renovators, maybe people that are flipping, is they're not concentrated on a specific area. They're going to go for the best value, the quickest turn, the fastest buck. And a lot of the times that means that you're not going to get the best quality. We had friends actually buy, air quotes here, you can't see them, a renovated house.
Yeah.
And they found out that winter there was no insulation in it.
Uh-oh.
And that's a big deal.
Yep.
So, and it's not everyone. There's lots of people doing good quality work, but there's also a lot of people just trying to make a quick buck. And I think that's the kind of flipping that we really don't like, because it's not creating long-term housing opportunities for good homeowners. It's creating a problem, tricking homeowners into buying it, and then costing them a lot of money down the road. And that's not what we want to do.
Yeah, excellent explanation. We're going to take a quick break here, but we're just getting started today with Karen and Mina. When we come back, we're going to talk with them about common challenges that they face during home transformation projects and what steps you can take toward DIY expertise. We're here with Karen and Mina, stars of HGTV's Good Bones. You're listening to Chat with the Experts. At Angie's List, we believe finding quality service at a fair price should be easy. Providing access to 10 million verified reviews is just one way that we help our members find the quality service that they love. And to help them feel even more confident about their home services they buy, our Silver and Gold members can also qualify for Angie's Guarantees when purchasing certain e-commerce offers on angieslist.com. Learn more and get the complete details at angieslist.com today.